Hey, it's Aran here. In this training video, I'm going to talk about three types of traffics. Now, traffic is people. So when you're getting traffic to your website, for example, it just means website visitors, people that come and have a look at your website, your landing page, and so on. Additionally, if somebody is looking through your Instagram feed, that is traffic that is on your feed. Attention, people with their attention on whatever it is that you offer, your pages, your social media, and so on. So there are three types of that type of traffic. The first type is traffic that you can't control. The second one is traffic that you can control. And the third one is traffic that you own. Now I'm going to break down what these are. So, traffic that you can't control is typically you selling your time or you using your time to get traffic. For example, traffic that you can't control is if someone gives you a referral. You cannot control if somebody is going to give you a referral or not. But when they do, it's great. Another option is, of course, word of mouth, which is the same thing. Mentions is another way. If someone else talks about you or tags you in a Facebook post or an Instagram, for example, as someone who's credible or whatever, again, that is mentions that you cannot really control. SEO is another thing that you cannot control. And when that happens is somebody searches for you online. You can't control the fact that somebody has a problem and they come and search out for you. Of course, you can control getting on the first page of Google or YouTube, but again, that takes time. Podcast is another way of traffic that you can't control. If somebody mentions you in a podcast or you going on a podcast or anything like that, you don't know if something is going to come to you or not or whatever. They might listen to you and they might come visit your website or they might not. Another way is JVs, which is short for joint ventures. So if you're going to do a collaboration with somebody and you were to, let's say, interview them on your podcast and they interviewed on their podcast and you were to cross promote each other, again, you cannot control if people are going to then be interested enough to come and check out your website, your offer, and so on. So JV is collaboration as well. Now, all these things, this is all fine. This is all stuff that you should do, but it's not stuff that you can necessarily know that it's going to give you a result. Now, over time, of course, it will happen, but you cannot control it immediately. Let's talk about the second type of traffic, which is traffic that you can control. Typically, that type of traffic costs money. And traffic that you can control is, for example, Facebook or Instagram or Pinterest or YouTube or LinkedIn or Google Ads. When you are paying any of these platforms, you're essentially telling them, okay, here you go, here's $1. I would like somebody to click and go to my website. And depending on which platform you're using, your messaging, what you're offering, how competitive it is, as to how expensive this can be. This can be very expensive, this can be cheap, it just depends. And also, you can get different types of quality of traffic. So you might be paying very cheap to get somebody to your website, but that somebody is not at all your potential customer. Whereas if you were to pay for somebody who's really close to making a purchase, that typically will cost you more money. There is different things like paid shoutouts as well. For example, if you're paying influencers, somebody who has a big Instagram following, you can pay them money to talk about you and recommend you or recommend your website. And there's another type of paid shoutout, which is called solo ads, which is a type of traffic where you are paying somebody who has a big email list to send you clicks, i.e., you buy a certain amount of clicks to your landing page to build your email list. Then you've got the third type of traffic, which is traffic that you own. Now, this is the most powerful way to build a business. Typically, there is different ways to own traffic. There's, of course, people that follow you or are connected to you on Facebook. So when you're doing a Facebook post, a percentage of them will actually see you. If you've got people who are subscribed to your messenger, then again, that is also traffic that you technically own because you can send them a message. Instagram followers. Again, if you are posting something on Instagram, if people follow you, chances are they might see you. They also might not. Same thing with YouTube subscribers. You will have people subscribe when you post a new video, then they may get notified that you've posted a video. Same with Pinterest followers. LinkedIn connection, Snapchat followers, and so on. Now, these social media platforms, unfortunately, they don't actually are owned by you. So you don't really own them. However, there is this type of traffic that you own, which is email subscribers. And this is the most powerful way to build a business, is to build your own list. Because what happens is, let's say you upload a new video on YouTube, chances are that a lot of your subscribers are not necessarily going to see it or know about it unless they have notifications turned on. But what you can do is, after you upload the video, you can actually email your list and say, hey, check out my new video. Now, you can also post it on your Facebook page and say, hey, I uploaded a new video to YouTube, and do the same thing with Instagram. So you can also cross promote and use all these platforms to increase your reach. But email list is really the one thing that you actually own. If you have their email address and you have their consent to receive emails, and they've saved your address as well so it doesn't go to spam or trash, chances are people will actually receive this communication. And this is what you want to do when you are getting any traffic to your website. You want to convert the traffic, whether it's traffic that you can't control or traffic that you can control. You want to convert that to traffic that you own, starting with your email list. And from there, you can expand to other social media platforms as well to build your list there too. But definitely, you want to focus on that. And for that, you do what's called a lead magnet. You create something that's called a lead magnet, which is simply a freebie, something that you give away for free that is of value, so somebody is willing to exchange their email address with you. I'll do a separate training on what a lead magnet is and different types of examples you could use, but that is the purpose of a lead magnet, is to build the type of traffic which you own, which is an email list. Hope you got value from this. This specific content of 3 types of traffic I learned from the book .com Secrets. So if you haven't gotten a copy of it, I definitely recommend it. I will leave a link below for you to check it out. Thanks a lot. I'll speak to you soon.